Hello there guys, we are now heading into the morning traffic here in towards Stockholm from Gearbox industrial area. Today I'm driving this huge ass Volvo from like 2006, somewhere there. It's probably got over 400 horsepower because it's really powerful and it's huge. Right now we're gonna go right through Stockholm city. We're gonna take a shortcut. Usually we go in the highway around, like a little bit around and then through, but this time we're gonna get right through the city, not inside of the city, but there's a tunnel that goes underneath Stockholm. You said that there was, saw there was a sign. It says 4.4 meter high, and my trailer is like 4.4 exactly, so it's really nerve-wracking to go through there. You know, you think you're gonna hit it, but they're actually right below, like a few centimeters below. And like if somebody would have just filled with my trailer, like raised it, because you can raise and lower it, then I would probably hit the roof. So, you know, guys, trucking, there's a lot to think about. And a lot of dangerous stuff. And now we're inside Stockholm, by the way. There's the Royal Building, and there's the Royal Castle, I think, or a part of it. This is the old city place where all the old buildings are. Here it says it's 4.4, 4.2, so I gotta keep this light, man. Gotta keep behind me because it's pretty tight. Huge hill which I always have trouble climbing up on. I have been to this place which I'm going to now before. This place is really narrow. There you can see the trailer, big ass white rental trailer. Here we can just put into neutral and roll, because it's a bit downhill and we have pretty heavy weight loaded, so we can just roll up, you know, save a lot of fuel that way. Now we're even rolling too faster, so I'm gonna put on some engine braking. Now it's in neutral again, even though we have the gear inside. Some kind of engine brake automatic sort of feature. Turns into neutral by itself. Now it's starting to get a little bit uphill, so I put on the speedo, and it's a pretty strong curve here. Not too strong, but pretty strong. You don't want to go 110 really here. Beautiful. Turned off the speedo by tapping the brake and like push it into neutral actually. Just roll down this hill. Use the energy to our advantage. Hello. Here is our exit. Oh nice, they're building a whole community here. Oh yeah, now I remember where we are. Here we can drop off the trailer later on as well. Many people tend to do that. shit. Stupid gearbox, man. Stupid gearbox. You know, I hate when it's like, I feel like it's never gonna shift, and then I push it into manual, and by the time I push the shift up button, it actually shifts. So they should really like update these gearboxes. Maybe the firmware just is bad or something, I don't know. There's the place, and there's a lot of areas there to park your trailer. Gotta keep out here a little bit. Spins really slippery here. We got how many wheels? We got 18 wheels or something like that, and it's only driving on 2. It's what's driving all the 18 wheels, so it's really easy to spin and get stuck. It's one thing you gotta be really careful about driving a truck in snow, for example. If you're like going up a hill and there's an intersection above, don't mind the cars, just go, man, because otherwise your cars behind you will be smudged as you roll back when you stop. Okay, so here we are. The easiest thing to do is go around here, like this. Put on the GPS just as a guidance, so I don't like get lost out of nowhere. I always double check a lot when I look at the sides, because these mirrors are really big and they cover up really quite a lot. From what I've heard, that is one of the most common accidents, when the truckers don't see what's behind their mirrors and they just drive and then they crash into something that was there. I don't think, yeah, no, we're not gonna make it. No idea to even try. Getting brighter outside, yay! Here I once took like a shortcut, but it ended up not being a shortcut at all because I got stuck a little bit. So don't take shortcut, you guys, if you have a long trailer behind you and you have a tall truck, because you never know if there's a low bridge or some place that you can't pass with a long trailer, and then you won't be able to really back up or turn around. Some tall buildings here, man, popping up out of the sky. And here for some reason it's like warning signs and saying that, whoa, yeah, saying that trucks can only keep the right lane. I don't know why that is.